Hey there, netizen. Welcome to another episode of News Analysis. On today's episode, Open Life Nigeria reports that a former Super Eagles star, who is now a pastor, in the person of Taribu West, is under attack over lamentation comments against government at Peter Rufai's burial. Now, on Friday, the former Super Eagles defender Taribu West, who is now a pastor, has expressed concern over the treatment of late football icon Peter Rufai, criticizing both the Nigerian government and football authorities for abandoning their legends in times of need. Speaking during Rufai's funeral rites, West said he was heartbroken that Rufai's family had to beg for funds to give the former goalkeeper a befitting burial. Taribu lamented that he would never advise even his son to set foot in the country. He wondered how a family could be left to cry and solicit for funds, even within his group, for the burial of a hero who fought for his country, describing the situation as absolute madness. He condemned the silence of Lagos State and the Nigerian Football Federation (NFF), accusing them of shifting the financial burden entirely into Rufai's family. The ex-international said the loss shook him deeply, admitting that although he did not shed tears when both his parents passed away, he wept uncontrollably at Rufai's passing. Which kind of comparison be this? You no cry for your papa and mama, you cry for Rufai. Wetin Rufai do for you, abeg? Taribu said Rufai was a hero, a soldier, a football evangelist, adding that to see his family go through that was actually disheartening. And that one, they're understandable now. If it's disheartening that his family went through all those hardships, it's better. But saying you didn't cry for your mom and your dad and you're crying for this guy, Baba, no, they exaggerate. He compared Rufai's plight to the neglect faced by other late Nigerian football, like Stephen Keshi, Thompson Oliha, and Rashidi Shekini. The football legend stated that the Nigerian government has shown in the most shameful way that it does not care for those who dedicated their lives to football and the nation. You see, but this particular issue, there are two sides to this coin. First of all, as government, but you can't really care for everybody. Now the truth be that. In as much as we have the executive, legislature, and judiciary, in as much as we have the federal, states, and local, in as much as we won't get grassroots, even inside community, you feel no know everybody, and you still can't cater for everybody. So there's one thing here to call out the government and say, government, you're supposed to actually care for your people. These are people that serve the country. These are icons. You're supposed to come out for them. His family was not supposed to, beg so much. They weren't supposed to face so much hardship and all that. The truth of the matter is, the plight of Nigeria on the government is massive. So for the government to start handpicking one by one those that deserve to be recognized, those that deserve to be honored and all those stuff, it's not going to be easy. But then this is the other side of the coin where, okay, the government can delegate people who would actually do this in their favor. Like the Nigerian Football Federation now, it's a small niche, it's a small body on its own. So even if the federal government did not actually take note of this plight and this suffering, okay, fine, NFF was supposed to actually be noticing this and take note of this. But in a long run, though, this is another side of the coin. His family is not supposed to be solely dependent on NFF. Just my opinion, though. Now, Taribu, who openly prayed fervently for Bola Tinubu to win the 2023 presidential election for renewed hope, vowed never to encourage his son to play for Nigeria, saying the sacrifice was not worth it. Reacting on social media, a member of Peter Rufai's family named Rufai Adeyemi described Taribu's West's outburst as insulting to the family. He said, "We, the Rufai family, are much more than capable to bury our own blood without the help of anybody nor the nation. So your asking such question is disrespectful to our family." Also, another social media influencer named Nyatu Miri said, "I disagree with you, sir. Who buries civil servants when they die? Footballers who earn higher than civil servants during their playing days are extravagant with their expenditure. They don't invest and live large. On his part, Rufai on social media said, "Dependable defender of Renewed Hope Football Club. You still have a lot of tears to shed, Baba. You are still standing on this mandate. You never start with a cry." Even the family of the late Rufai called him out to say, "This cry you are crying more than the bereaved. We, our family, we know to send, and we didn't even ask you for this sadness you're pouring out. So what's your deal? Is there something you and this late man had that you still haven't said yet? Bring us up to date, let's know." Drop your comments in the comment section below. Maybe know if this Baba they actually do too much, or there's more to this his lamentation that we don't know about. Or maybe he has actually been looking for a way to lash the Nigerian government or lash the Football Association, and this just came as an excuse for him. Let's hear your comments in the comment section below.